Japanese ramen is a popular dish that has evolved uniquely from its origins as a Chinese noodle dish. Below is a brief history of ramen in Japan. Ramen originally originated as a Chinese noodle dish called ramen, or ra-mei, and was brought to Japan by laborers and students from China. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, they opened Chinese restaurants and cafeterias to serve ramen. The first Japanese ramen was called Chinese soba. Chuka-soba was a style of ramen in which Chinese noodles were served with a broth, and the broth was usually made from simmered chicken or pork bones. Early ramen had a relatively simple structure, but the seasoning of the noodles and broth varied from region to region. From the 1920s to the 1930s, the number of ramen restaurants in cities such as Tokyo and Yokohama increased, giving rise to a variety of different styles of ramen. Examples include Yokohama Ramen, with its thick, pork-based broth, and Tokyo Ramen, with its soy sauce-based broth topped with chashu pork and bamboo shoots. After World War II, Japanese ramen evolved further in 1958. Miso ramen was created in Sapporo, and later became known nationwide as Sapporo Ramen. In the 1960s, Okinawa's Okinawa soba also spread as a type of ramen. Modern Japanese ramen has a wide variety of styles and regional characteristics. The type and thickness of the noodles, the seasoning of the soup, and the variations in toppings are all unique to each region. Furthermore, with the proliferation of ramen chain restaurants and their overseas expansion, Japanese ramen is gaining popularity around the world. Japanese ramen has become a much-loved dish due to its rich variety and delicious taste. Today, authentic Japanese ramen restaurants operate in cities around the world, and it has become a food culture with international fans.